Happy New Year to everybody. My name is Sergio Valdez. I'm the judge of County Court Law number 7. This morning, I have the honor and the privilege of swearing in a good friend of mine and mentor, Judge Bobby Flores of the 139th District Court. And so, your wife will stand next to you, Judge.
You have a Bible?
Yes.
Don't fall off. It's up at the base when you go back like that. They're going to catch you. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, now you can repeat after me. I,
Bobby Flores,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of
the 139th District Court
of the state of Texas
of the state of Texas,
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God. Congratulations. Working? My name is Bobby Flores. My good friend Sergio just introduced me. It's my privilege and honor to swear in Judge Valdez, a great judge. Does a lot of work in County Court 7, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere.
Especially at lunch.
Raise up your right hand. In the name and the authority of the state of Texas, I
Sergio Valdez,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of
County Court of Law number 7. I was checking
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve,
protect,
and defend
the
the Constitution
and the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
It's now my privilege to swear in my nephew, Singleterry. It's really a big honor. I'm very proud of my nephew. He's come a long way. I know his sister's here. Is mom here? There's something there. They're here somewhere. Is mom? She's here somewhere? His wife's here. Beautiful babies with him. And it's a big, big privilege for me. All right, Barbara?
Yeah.
In the name and by authority of the state of Texas, I
I, Louis Singleterry,
do solemnly swear
that
I will faithfully execute the duties of
execute the duties
the office
of the office of the 92nd District Court
the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Many of you are here for other swearing in. Many of you are here for Keno Vasquez. Those of you that know Keno, some of us will scratch our heads and go, what just happened? And some of us that really know him well will say, wow, finally. And why would we say that? Well, we'll say that for a lot of reasons, but one of the main reasons is sitting and standing right here on the stage, his family. Now, you have a lot of people up here from the PSJ area, and then Progreso, and Edinburgh. PSJ, right? Hotel Vasquez.
Very proud of it.
Okay.
U of H too.
U of H, go Cougars, right? Sorry. Keno combines a lot of that. And what he does is he brings in, let me see, the Canches from the PSJ area, right? And the Lopez's. You know, Ms. Lopez, Keno and I, you all don't know who I'm talking to Estela Lopez. Those of you that don't know Estela Lopez, you don't know anybody. And if you don't believe me, just ask her. She's had an office across the street from the courthouse for how long?
70 years.
Did you say 70? 70 years.
She's still there.
And she's still there. And she still calls my staff and says, ábrame la puerta. The security won't let me into the back. And so we go open the door. But I point people out like this because that's what this is all about. It's about family. You notice our fellow judges have their families up here. Some older than others, some younger than others. We have a baby.
1-year-old.
But that's what it's all about. You know, it's said that when you make decisions, you know, that it comes from knowledge and wisdom. But a lot of people don't realize the difference. They say, I don't know who said it, somebody said it long before I did. They say that knowledge comes from the mind. So what we learn from everybody, not only in school, but at home. But wisdom comes when you take that knowledge and you filter it through your heart. Okay? Because that's when you bring in your experience. That's when you bring in those things that have molded you as a human being to make the right choices, to exercise the right free will. So, when you decide something, you're always going to be thinking of all these people, especially your mother. Now, think about this. Those of you who don't know Keno Vasquez. Take a mother who has a PhD in psychology. Take a father who has a PhD in psychology. That's scary, right? Had a lot of experiences throughout their lives. Add the fact that Keno was the only boy in the family. So he's molded by all these strong women around him. And then educate him by force. Because he apparently wasn't a great student at first. And then you get him educated, you bring him back home. And I know how much he wanted to be an Aggie all his life. But he had to graduate, and he goes to law school. And then he comes back home. And then he does something that he probably never thought he'd do. He gets married. He gets married to a woman that is stronger than him. They're stronger than me. No te hagas. He marries a woman that's more educated than him.
Isn't that smart of me, though?
Well, I was going to say smarter than him, but she married him. But all kidding aside, they have, I've seen Keno become a better person, a better man after he married his wife. And then he became much better after he had children. All those times that your mother used to do, so that's what you've got. He's been elected, and you're going to bring all that with you. When I was doing a lot of very interesting big cases, people would come up to me and they would say, how do you do it? How do you sleep at night? And I'm going to share the same advice that my mother gave me. And I'm sure your mother has given you a lot of advice. But I'm going to share just one thing that my mother shared with me that I will always treasure. She said this. She said, when you've got a difficult decision to make, no matter what it is, you make that decision using your knowledge, filtering it through your heart, reaching out to whatever wisdom you've got, and it's within you. You have it. And then you make the decisions for the right reasons. And I scratched my head. I said, Mom, that's just too deep for me. She says, no. She says, you make the decisions for the right reasons. Because even if you're wrong, and you will be wrong sometimes, you'll always have a justification for your decision. And it's always worked. Use what it is you've learned from your family when you make those decisions. I know you're going to be fine.
Thank you.
No matter how nervous you are, I can see you sweating. Before I swear you in, I just saw a fellow judge walk in, Judge Maria Gonzalez here. There are a lot of proud people up here, but there is no one prouder than this lady, Mrs. Vasquez. You've done good. You've done good.
Thank you.
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, I, Librado Keno Vasquez,
Librado Keno Vasquez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties
execute the duties
of the office of 398 State District Court
398 State District Court
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect, and defend the Constitution
and
the laws
the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this great state of Texas.
and of this great state of Texas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Mr. Vasquez, this will be the last time your wife dresses you.
First of all, thank you very much. This is an awesome occasion. We can all be here together. It's not about me, it's about us. But first, we need to thank God. God has a plan, and He's the central part of my life. And all of you all here are a bigger part of my life also. Without you guys, this would not be possible. You know, we sit here about campaigning, what we want to do, I was very fortunate. Not to have an opponent. And I was lucky. Thank you. But it came from the very beginning at my kickoff party. Those who were there saw the big cross section from the whole valley that was there. I'm talking from Sullivan City all the way to Mercedes. And it would not be possible without you guys being there backing me up. It's going to be important that I keep my word and do my job. About being on time, I don't know about that, Judge. I mean, if I could start court at 7 a.m., I would, but the lawyers don't like that, especially if they want that. I don't think they like that at all. But you look at all the cities and smaller cities and bigger cities. The city of Alton, they were the first one that came on board. Hey, how can we help you? We can't beat that. City of Donna, the school board, everybody here came together as one family. And it's not about me, it's about us. And about doing the right thing. And that's going to be extremely important to me that we follow the law and that have open doors to listen to what our community needs and what our responses are. And without you guys, talking to me, conversing, talking what's going on, what we need, it's not possible. With our DA, the fellow Rodriguez over there, we plan to work together. There's some people that need help out there. I want to bring a different movement to this courthouse where I can help people out, rehabilitate if we can. That's what I want to do. Judge Bennett, of course, you're doing a great job with those juveniles over there. And by the way, I would have had balloons over here and flowers, like Judge Bennett did, but I guess she used them all, there she is right over there. I went everywhere looking for them. I guess JR, her husband, bought them all. So I apologize for not having balloons and flowers out here, But I'm going to keep it short and simple. I really appreciate everything and everything you've done for me. Everybody, from my family, the Canchez, the Lopez, and it's important. But above and beyond, there's two people. There are three. And my father was here, and he used to love politics, and he would go talk to anybody and everybody. He's in heaven now. He's great. He's up there looking down. If he could be here, he'd be so proud. Proud of my family, my mom. But without my mother, I was in the 4th grade when she had an accident. And those of you who don't know, she's blind, can't walk or talk. And my sister Doria, which is my oldest one, she was praying. She's an ICU right now, trying to get over here, trying to get out of the hospital. And she kind of helped raise me, and my mother together. And it's just, she's been there. And it's kind of sad that we worked so hard for this, she cannot be here. But without those two women, it wouldn't be possible. And then before I took this race on, I had to get her permission. This beautiful woman over here, my wife. And her support, like, you really want to do this? You really want to do this? And I do. And I'm ready to go forward. Where are my axe brothers, my Knights of Columbus brothers? Are they here? They're over here, they're all over the place. And you guys, talking about God being central to me, those guys over here have been great to me. We go to OLS, that's our church, and they've been awesome to me. And then being here means a lot. And these judges over here, they're going to be a great support, I can guarantee you. I'm going to be calling them and asking for a lot of good advice. Judge Bobby Flores says, no, you're going to learn, you deal with it and stuff. But just making sure, I just want to thank everybody, all my family. And, we got my little prosecutor, Ms. Quig over here. She's been there forever. So she's going to be helping me out a lot. I can guarantee you that. And guiding me. But again, I'm going to finish with thank you. Our doors always open. Whatever you guys may need, I will be available. Whatever we can do for you all. And there's some refreshments outside. We can enjoy that. But thank you again. And God bless you. And I'm not going to keep you in most of your days off over here before it's our day off today. But thank you again. Thank you.